you've got a busy night, and I'm not going to take much of your time. But the first thing I want to say to you is thank you. You know, back in 2007, when I ran for governor, it was a hard-fought contest. And the reason I'm standing here tonight as your governor is because you and other working men and women throughout this state stepped up for me. You stepped up for me, you worked hard for me, you turned out the vote for me, and we clobbered Ernie Fletcher because of that. Yeah. You know what had happened under Fletcher. He had taken our labor cabinet, and he had demoted it down to just a department. The first thing I did when I got into office is that we elevated our labor department back up to a labor cabinet. The other thing that I promised you, I said, every labor secretary that I'm going to have is going to be a card-carrying union member. And everyone has it. We worked hard during some of the toughest times that any of us have ever lived through this last 3.5 years. We all know it. I mean, this recession has hit us all. It's been tough on us all. But I want to tell you something. Instead of being like the Scott Walkers of the world and fighting the working men and women of their state, you all are part of the reason we have come through this as good as we have, because we work together. That's what this is all about, folks. It's coming together and helping each other to work through these tough times. And that's why I say thank you. Not only thank you for getting me elected, but thank you for helping this state come through these very difficult times. Now, the good news is that in a lot of ways we're starting to turn the corner in this state. We're not out of this thing yet. I'm not telling you we are, because we're not. We still got way too many people out of work. But things are beginning to look up, and for about the first time in 3.5 years, I can tell you that that light at the end of the tunnel you see is not a train coming at us anymore. It is a light of a new day that we're coming out of some pretty dark times. And now I need your help to get the next 4 years to really get us back on our feet and moving forward the way we ought to move. And I want to tell you something. We got a guy running against me. I want to stomp him. I want to stomp him. Yeah. He stands for everything that we're against. And he stands against everything that we're for. Every time working men and women come together on a cause, he's standing in our way. And it's time, folks, to send him a very loud and clear message. You know, these polls all look good. You know, the latest poll has me 29 points ahead in this race. I like that. But don't think for a minute that we can sit back and say this race is over, because it's not over until it's over. We got to run every day between now and November the 8th like we're 10 points down. I need you to help me do that. I need you to be vigilant. I need you to get out here and do what you do best, and that is talk to your friends and neighbors, your fellow union members, and make sure that on November 8th they turn out to vote. We got a great ticket running. One of the best folks we've got on this ticket is sitting right over there, Jack Conway, who is your attorney general. We got to make sure he gets reelected, ladies. I saw how you all are smiling because he's better looking than me. I know that. We got to get him reelected. We got to get the other part of our team elected, because we've got to have that kind of team to continue to work with you to make this state a better place to call home. And folks, if we do what I think we can do, we're going to send a real strong message on November the 8th. And that message to David Williams is this: you either better sit down and start working with us, or you better get out of our way, because we're going to roll right over the top of it. Yeah.